Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. And today's video is inspired by Claude Monet's watercolors. And you know, the Impressionist movement was such a groundbreaking movement for its time, and I think we're all still captivated by the beauty of these wonderful big large paintings. I'm using acrylic paints for this painting, as you can see some there on the plate. And that's it really, just acrylic paints. So I started with doing some preliminary drawings and paintings so I would be prepared and know what to expect, because while the shapes and the forms are quite simple, when you go to paint them they're a little bit more challenging than they look. So having the preparation work done helps make it easier, like planning the composition. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm dividing the square into thirds so that I can use the third effect. And this is an effect where you have divide your page into thirds, and then you kind of make sure that your central points are within the square in the middle. That means you're giving your image or your picture a focal point, which is really important. So once I had drawn that out, I then started painting different parts of the water lilies to see where exactly, or how I exactly would approach painting this. And I just want to talk to you briefly about the Impressionist movement and why it turned into a movement. The Impressionists were, a group of artists who did groundbreaking art for their time. But there is inventions at the time that made the difference for them. For instance, the paintbrushes. It was the first time that flat paintbrushes were invented. So people creating the paintings could use a new style of brushstrokes, whereas before Impressionism, all the paintbrushes were round. So this had a profound impact on the paintings. Also, for the first time, paintings came in tubes, which meant that the artists could go outside, grab a few paintbrushes and paints, and just paint where they are. Paint in plein air, which is like the first time they could really do that and really spend time outside and just paint. And of course, the other thing that's significant about that time is the invention of the camera. Now, the camera, as you know, is a groundbreaking instrument, and it certainly made a huge impact on the art world, because artists no longer had to portray the likeness of people. They had to search for and look for something else to capture in their art. So capturing a mood or capturing the essence of something was a great way to start on that creative journey for the world of art. And Impressionism was one of the ways that all started. We know artists didn't longer have to be confined to creating images that looked like something or someone. They could make images that were inspiring for them and had an emotional impact on the artist and the viewer. Anyway, back to the painting. So now you can see I'm painting the actual painting in my sketchbook. And as you can see, I started with like a wash on the background. Now back if in the day, they would have painted on canvases and they would have put down like an undercoat, like an ultramarine, or not an ultramarine, but a kind of a greyish tone or some kind of tone that they would put underneath, so that when they paint on it, they would see if there was any gaps in the painting or colour coming through. But because this is a sketchbook, I'm not going to put that many layers of paint. So I just start with a light wash, and then I build up the colour from there. And it's really important to kind of be aware of your materials that you're using. Obviously, if you're painting on canvas and you have a go with this exercise, it's a little bit different because you can layer your paints a lot more on a canvas. But if you're painting in your sketchbook, it's probably best just to keep your layers, keep an eye on how many layers. But actually, surprisingly enough, the paper didn't have any problems taking the paint. But anyway, here we are. Once I was happy with where the paint was, I dabbed in paint after that, because I was really kind of struggling to get that kind of dreamy effect that was actually on the painting, and that Impressionism is known for. And like I was said at the start of the video, like these paintings look quite basic and quite simple to do, and then you go and do them and it's like, oh, this is not so easy. But I definitely really enjoy this little challenge, and I hope you enjoy watching the video. Thanks guys for tuning in. Please remember to share it, comment and like the video if you know anyone who you think would enjoy this video. But as always, happy being creative. Bye for now. Bye. Hi again. This is not the end of the video. This is just the end of what I had to say on the video. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the video and I hope you like the painting. Bye for now.